Hey everyone, Dr. Troy Dukowitz here, and I am coming at you live from the Dukowitz garden. Well, actually in the garage, staring at our garden. And basically, we've been gone for the last 10 days minus 2 as we went to the Lake of the Ozarks. And when we came home, you can imagine our garden was just flooded with weeds. And so one of the objectives of my wife in coming home from the lake was to pull the weeds in the garden. And it's one of those things where it's so funny if you were to put this into a context of life. Because the weeds can be irritating. The weeds can overtake the garden and overtake the ultimate growth of anything else that you're trying to plant. So we have hot peppers, we have green peppers, I believe we have some tomatoes and orange peppers and cucumbers. We even have watermelon. Yes, the boys are big watermelon fans. So we have one watermelon that's this big right now and another one's about that big. So the point being this, that the weeds can ultimately, they can take over the garden, right? They can take over everything that's been that's been planted and ultimately destroy the garden. And so look at this in the context of your life where the weeds are the irritants. The weeds are the tolerations that we deal with on a daily basis. The weeds are things that could start out small, but if we don't pull them, they could then ultimately overtake the entire garden, aka your entire life. So when you look at your life, where is it that you're letting things irritate your life? Where is it that you're letting things start to overwhelm and take over your life? And notice that I'm saying, where are you letting this take place? It's your choice to let things take over your life. It's your choice to let the weeds of life take over. It's your choice to let an irritant take over. It's your choice to let a frustration and aggravation take over. You get to make the choice every single day on whether you stare at the garden and wish that the weeds would go away, or you go pull the damn weeds. And ultimately what happens when you pull the weeds in the garden, it's now going to allow for us to create greater growth in the garden. So when you look at your own life, where is it that you need to pull the weeds? Where is it that there are things that are irritating you, frustrating you, and instead of sitting there and wishing, I wish there were no weeds in the garden, I wish there were no weeds in the garden, I wish there were no weeds in the garden. Instead of doing that, how about you actually take action? Meaning, pull the damn weeds. So if it's, I need to start working out, then go do something. Take a 10-minute freaking walk today. So instead of being irritated about your weight, go take a 10-minute walk that at least moves you in a direction of pulling that first weed. If it's an irritation in a relationship, stop being an asshole. Maybe just start being nicer to people. Maybe just start being more alive and vibrant on the inside and being kind to people and start seeing what comes back to you when you're kind. If you have relationships that just suck and they're draining you, pull the weed, get out of the relationship, and move on to something that's bigger and better that's going to help you to expand as a person. If you find that you're disconnected with God, then dang, man, go pray. Take 5 minutes to sit down and pray today, or to sit and just give thanks for who you are and what you have in your life. It's your choice every day. And so you can either let the weeds of life take over your life, or you can start pulling the weeds. Now, where could you start with this in terms of taking an action is to just sit down and write down the top irritants or tolerations in your life. The things that you know you personally are allowing to irritate you, aggravate you, and frustrate you on a daily basis. And then pick one thing. Just pick one thing to work on to pull the weed, to get that thing out of your life. So whatever it is, whether it's your business, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your health, all you have to do on any given day is pick one thing and take action on that one thing. Here's the cool part. You take action on another one thing tomorrow and do another one on Wednesday and do another one on Thursday. By the end of the week, you've taken 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 positive actions that can actually move your life in the direction of creating what you want. Or you can sit back, stare at the weeds in the garden, hope that they go away, hope that the life in the garden becomes more vibrant and lifts itself up over the weeds, or pull the weeds so that you allow life to continue to take place, to grow, and to flourish. So look, I hope that's some good information for you today. Maybe if you can't use it, you could hit share right now and allow somebody else to benefit from this message. But I'm pretty sure everyone out there has a few weeds in their garden that need pulling. So take time today to pull those weeds. Take time today to hit share, maybe even leave a comment, hit like. I hope that you have a fantastic day. This has been my Inspired Morning. I hope some way, somehow, it inspires your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.